So yesterday I made a series of videos um, that were on meditation, and it was pretty long, and it included some meditations. I figured most people that are going to want to watch a video on meditation already know something about it. Uh, they're not going to necessarily care about what my perspective on meditation is. So I figured it would probably be a good idea to just create a series of videos that are shorter, that each one explains an individual meditation technique. So, today's meditation technique, which I would say is maybe the most powerful one that I've found so far, I like to call it the Alchemist breath. I'm sure in different cultures they have other words for it. You can call it whatever you want. Basically, the way that it works is obviously we are constantly breathing, and in doing so, breathing seems to be this thing that no one's really talked to us about. No one really knows what it's for, why it happens, other than the oxygen is needed to keep our systems running and keep us alive. But there are some really, really cool ways that you can use breathing, and this is one that I've kind of developed, and I'm sure it's used in cultures all over the world. Essentially, the way that I've seen it and the way that I've found it to be is a breath in is breathing in the presence of what things currently are. So when you breathe in, you're breathing in exactly what your old ideas are. So you're being present with the creation that you've created. And your breath out can be used as a transmutation device. So with the Alchemist breath, the way that this works is you can do this with pain, you can do this with resistance, you can do it with heat, cold, something you need to forgive, anything. So the way you can do this, let's say you're on the subway and someone's doing something to annoy you. Obviously, annoyance is resistance in one of its various forms. So the way you can use this breath is you will notice a tension in your body that is the physical manifestation of this annoyance. So what you can do is you can focus on whatever part of your body has some resistance. So right now, I have some resistance in the middle of my chest, which is based off of I drank some coffee, and because of that, the energy, the caffeine has a little, my body has a little resistance to it, and I can feel it in my heart space. So what you do is you can, and it, normally for me, I found it only takes about 2 to 3 breaths. If you do up to like 10 breaths, you will definitely notice a shift, and we're talking permanent shifts. So this is one of the most powerful techniques that you can have, and it's the easiest to use, and you can use it all the time because you're always breathing and you can do it anywhere. So take that annoyance, that resistance that you have, and breathe it in and feel it. And just feel it through your whole body. Just let your whole body vibrate in the energy of whatever you're in resistance to. And what this does is it, 1, allows you to admit that you have the resistance. 2, it allows you to flow the resistance through your system. And 3, when you breathe out the complete opposite. So this is called the Alchemist breath because it's the total transmutation of a resistance that you have into a total acceptance. So if you're feeling hate, you can breathe love. Love works for everything, basically. But acceptance is a great one. Relaxation, if you feel stressed, if you have a headache, let's say you have a headache. People get headaches all the time. It's foreign energy in your head. It's not yours. people talking about you somewhere else on the planet. You can feel it. All sorts of reasons you get a headache. So let's say you have a headache that's right here, right on your crown. So breathe it in. When you breathe it in, feel the pain going through all of your body, down to your fingertips, just spreading through your aura field. And then breathe in the opposite, which is acceptance, relaxation, loving the pain, because the resistance to the pain is what causes it to persist. So learning to love the pain, as strange as that sounds, it always works, because the resistance keeps the pain going. So two separate things happen, which is a fail-safe for you. One, generally the pain goes away, and two, if it doesn't go away, you've shifted your perspective into an acceptance of the pain. So now the pain is no longer a problem. Instead, you can use the pain for whatever you want. Change your definition about any of it. Every time you have a headache, you can say that it's your mind expanding and your spirit coming more into your body. You change your idea to believe that, that's what your reality is going to show. That's what's going to happen. So the breath, breathe in the pain, and then just breathe out relaxation. Breathe out the way you want it to be. And from that point on, it becomes that. So if you find you need a second breath, which you probably will, breathe out again. And just go until you notice the tension's released, your body relaxes, you'll start breathing deeper. All sorts of fun things happen. You'll relax. You'll notice that you have tension everywhere, and your body will just go, and then you can just become calm. And this works for anything. And mixing it with the grounding that we talked about yesterday, awesome. So I consider this one of the most advanced meditation techniques you can really have, because it permanently alters your reality. And so using it for things that have been blocking your whole life, or things you've been in resistance to for a long time, you can shift your life. And because of that, your reality will, depending on what you use it for, will shift dramatically. And that can cause, a period of like unsettled understanding, where things in your life change, but just know that whatever happens, it is leading to you having more power over your reality and more acceptance. And if whatever it leads to, you have resistance to, now you have the breath to take you away from that. So feel free to try out the Alchemist breath and use it for whatever you want. And if you have any questions about it, definitely let me know. There's different variations you can use. And you can in through the nose, out through the nose, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. You can try variations of this. You can try the alternating nostril with the Alchemist breath. You'll get all sorts of different results. You'll be able to move different kinds of energy. So play around with it, and if you find anything cool, I'd love to know, because it's basically just been me exploring it. So as far as I know, there might be whole religions based around this. It would not surprise me at all, but I am not aware of them. So any conversation would be greatly appreciated. And just enjoy it. And remember, breathe on.